Save Weddington is a non-profit group that is trying to save Studio City's historic Weddington Golf and Tennis Club from being demolished. Harvard-Westlake School bought the property 5 years ago and has plans to turn it into the River Park Sports Complex and a public park. It has angered local residents and celebrities alike. Our Jill Painter-Lopez sat down with folks on both sides of this hotly contested debate.
The wants of the few should never outweigh the needs of the many. When you think about Venus and Serena Williams, you know, their father introduced them to tennis. And at the time, tennis wasn't, popular in the black community. Look what happened from that. When I found out they were gay, I said, what do you mean they're tearing it down? I was like, hey, we got to call Jesse Jackson, and we got to get some, we got to get a movement here. We got to start something. We got to save this place, man.
Doug Williams is a stand-up comedian, but for him, Save Weddington is no laughing matter. Save Weddington is a nonprofit organization that's trying to keep the course and courts from being demolished. Harvard-Westlake bought the property in 2017 and has plans to turn it into a sports complex.
When news broke that it was being sold to Harvard-Westlake, the community came together. Weddington Golf and Tennis has been designated a Los Angeles City Historic Cultural Monument. The issue that we are trying to resolve is these mysterious last-minute revisions that have narrowed the scope of the original application.
And the idea that we're going to perhaps take away this irreplaceable space and replace the beautiful green you see behind you with artificial turf and concrete and steel, I think is sad.
Save Weddington has celebrities behind the movement, many of whom have played here themselves.
Keep it open for me and a lot of little kids like me that took up the game, and the game changed their lives. This gem that can teach a Chicano kid from Mission Hills, who didn't have a lot of money growing up, that he belongs wherever he is.
When they sold it, the owners made them promise that they would keep it open to the public, that people will be able to come and play golf and tennis. So what these people are doing, they're keeping the putting green, qualifies as golf, and they're having the tennis courts, which they're going to rip out and then replace with all new ones. And you'll have to pay a fee, and you can only go when the school isn't in session. That's not, hey, it's available for you to come and play. That's a lie.
Well, Save Weddington is concerned that by taking away this space, affordable opportunities for kids and adults to play golf and tennis in this community are gone. But Harvard-Westlake counters that 6 of the 17 acres of this project will be available via a public park and a trail that the public can always use.
Monday through Friday, that is going to be open for public use because we're not going to have Harvard-Westlake students there. During the school year, from 2 to 8, yes, there's going to be a lot of Harvard-Westlake activity. But outside of the school year, on weekends, and again, during the day from 8 to 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we anticipate having a lot of community programming there. It's going to be 17 acres of open space. We're going to have 2 fields, one of them with a track around it, a 50-meter swimming pool, 8 tennis courts, and then a gymnasium with 2 courts in it. We're looking forward to it not only serving Harvard-Westlake, but the greater Studio City community.
Harvard-Westlake finished its final environmental impact report and is giving the city final information it needs on the project. Harvard-Westlake hopes public hearings could be starting soon.
There's a lot of things that need to be approved before anything can happen. So one message to the community would be this is definitely not a done deal.